morning everybody, welcome to day 11 of June vlogs. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. We have been up at stupid o'clock this morning. There's a smudge on my glasses. Stupid o'clock this morning, so all of the yarn dyeing, we've just finished it. I'm absolutely boiling. I'm gonna have to go change this top because we've just done all the yarn dyeing and I stupidly did it with a jumper on. It was quite chilly this morning, but now I'm so warm. In fact, I'm so warm that I can't even sit and chat a second. I am just gonna have to go and get a t-shirt. One sec. Sorry about that. You know when you just like, I'm too warm, I'm too warm, I'm too warm. I just had to change my t-shirt. So yeah, we've done all of the yarn dyeing this morning, so we're really on the ball. We've been up since stupid o'clock, before 6. So we've got all that. Oh, is that an owl? I'm sure that was an owl. Just flown into that tree. I'm sure it was. So yeah, I've got all that done. I'm just repeating myself at this point, aren't I? Oh my word. I can't show you any of it, obviously. We can't do any more yarn dyeing today because space is, when we do advents, we can probably do one or two skeins, but that's it because all the space is taken up by advents. There's nowhere to put anything else because there are quite a number of them. So we have to, you know, just focus on that. But yeah, that's all done. I was just looking at a comment this morning. I've not replied to them yet, but I do read them all when I first get up. And Catherine, I think it was Catherine, she was laughing because she said, I found it so funny that you were knitting on the project that you were saying you were going to frog yesterday, which was this one. Yes, I know. It did sound very strange. I cannot sit and do nothing. I just can't. If I'm sitting, I am knitting. I know it's that same old saying, but I can't sit and do nothing. So I always have to have something to knit on, and that is why I cast it on. And it would, I don't know whether I'm going to frog it because I do really like it. I'm not sure. I just wish I'd have had the full skein of this. I really do. It looks so nice. I think that's the only reason why I say I'm going to frog it, because I just love that. Anyway, I can dye another skein. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I can dye another skein. I should have done that this morning when I had all the dye pans out for Advent. But yeah, so yeah, I had to laugh at Catherine. That did sound really weird. You know, sometimes you just want to knit. It doesn't matter what you knit, you just have to be knitting. That's what that project was. I just had to knit. It didn't matter what. Right, so I'm all of a dither. We are going out in the next hour or two. We've got to go take that thing back to the retail park. It's nothing major, just something that Josh bought, so we've got to go take him to take that back. And then we've got some work jobs that I must sort today. They must be done. That's boring. I'm not going to film that. But other than that, it's quite a nice day. And in fact, yesterday, you know, when I was saying on the vlog last night, oh, it's lovely out. Them coats are going to dry, which they did. They did dry. But then we had the most amazing storm. It was so good. The storm just, it was so, so good. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to go. I'm not going to waffle at you. And I shall be back in a little bit. Do you want to tell everybody what you've just done? Do you want to tell everybody what you did? Yes. Yes. I'm in the garden, sorting the yarn out. It's on the line, you see. Becca Brew. I'm actually shaking like a leaf. So I'm in the garden, sorting the yarn out. Dog's in the garden with me. She's doing her usual security checks and barking at passing birds and one thing and another. And then she disappeared, so usually she just comes in. So I thought she'd come in. And I came in, I went to look for the dog, and I said to Danny, where's the dog? And he said, she's not in here. Went upstairs, no Ruby. No Ruby in the garden. So run round the street like a crazy girl, thinking she's somehow escaped. Our garden is enclosed. thinking she's somehow escaped. No Ruby on the street. So we've got all the long grass at the bottom of the garden. I can't go show you because I've got Advent yarn on the line. So we've got all the long grass at the bottom of the garden. So Danny's in all that, no Ruby. And then spotted her, he managed to spot her in next door's garden. Good job she didn't get very far, honestly. Absolutely panicked me, she did. Absolutely panicked me. Thought I'd lost her. She's never escaped. No, she has escaped once when she were a puppy. There's a few, well, 2 loose planks on the fence. That's where Willow, which is next door's dog, and Ruby normally speak to each other through. She must have got through there. She has lost weight since the surgery, but maybe she's lost enough to fit through the gap. I don't know, she absolutely panicked me. So that was a drama. Goodness. Right. Don't do that to me again, little diva. Honestly. Yeah, just having a walk. Brought the dog out. It's her first walk since she's had surgery. We're not going very far. But after escaping the garden this morning, I'm thinking she wants to go further than the garden.
Yeah,
so
we'll escape a little bit further.
So we're going to go for a little walk, not very far, just up to the nature reserve. I've been promising to take you there, so I'll take you there. And it's quite... You are? Yeah, I was say it's quite overgrown on this bit. The village is full of snickets. So this
Alleyways.
is snickets.
Alleyways.
Depending on where you're from. Alleyways, snickets.
Alleyways.
Look at this one, hang on. Just snickets all the way. I've said before you can get from one side of the village to the other in a matter of minutes just using all the snickets.
Bugs.
And bugs. And it's a bit smelly, I'm not going to lie. Everything's really over. Oh, that's a nice cat. Oh, hang on, look. Isn't that a nice cat? So it's literally, if you were to go like on the paths to the nature reserve, it's about a 20-minute walk. But this is just a straight line all the way there. So that's where we're going anyway, through the snickets. I was in the snickets one day taking the dog. I always take the dog up there. And this squirrel, it was in the one we've just been in, was jumping side to side like that across, just in front of me. I'm sure it would try to get me in a race or something. Ooh! Right, I'll come back when we're up there. here, but there's not a single rabbit to be seen. There is a magpie, I showed you the magpie. But absolutely no rabbits.
All the rabbits are hiding.
They're all hiding. I'm
All
scanning.
borrowed away hiding.
It's the weather. I blame the weather. Where's the lovely
Say
sun?
that. Come back to the vlog and it's actually it'd be thunder and lightning, won't it?
It's crazy weather at the moment, I'm not going to lie. So I've had a nice walk. The dog stretched her legs. We've had a bit of brushing the cobwebs away.
Exercise.
Oh, it's just so peaceful. They're building a load of new houses just here. It's caused no end of problems in the village. But houses have to be built, I suppose. But it is going... What?
Rabbit dropping in machine.
You found a rabbit dropping, but no rabbit. Only you. Yeah, I suppose houses have to be built. It will spoil the view, though. It's beautiful up here, it really is. Almost as nice as the cow and calf. The cow and calf is still my favourite. You can hear all the birds and the diggers. Just lovely. This is the place where I said they do the walks in the summer. It's here. And they've got all bird houses on these trees here. I think I tried to show you when we came in.
Try not to walk in front of them in case you want to show them properly.
I showed them.
Stand on the corner.
No, I showed them when we came in.
How did you?
It's just so peaceful. It's just lovely. It really is.
Oh, 5 of them.
Yeah. The community do make this place really nice.
You've got to love the countryside, eh?
Yeah, it's lovely. Right on cue. He's here. Hello, darling. You okay? Oh, right on my lip. He does that a lot. Don't you, darling? Hello. You okay? Yeah? Have you come to say hello to everybody? He knows that you like to see him, this is why. Pull you in a little bit. I thought he was going to do it again then. Hello, darling. So I am still knitting on the cowl that I'm not going to finish. Darling, yes, you're very gorgeous. Yes. Oh, sugar me, I've got it wrapped round there. It's only 5 o'clock, well, nearly 5 o'clock. I just thought I'd come on and end the vlog now because I haven't even thought about tea yet. So I thought I'd do the vlog and then decide what I'm having for tea while it's rendering. Back to he's making me feel guilty now because I've moved him. Luigi, I'm sorry, darling. Hello, Dan, I'm sorry. I just wanted to chat on the vlog a minute. Do you want to chat on the vlog? Yeah. The dog is tired out. The little walk that we went on absolutely tired her out. And she has not moved all afternoon, bless her. She's fast asleep next to me and has not moved at all. So I've kind of just sat here for the past hour. I've watched Jeanette's latest video, which was day 10, so that was yesterday, and she went to Black Sheep Wools with her mum and her mum's friend, and she met Jeanette, and that was lovely. So I've watched that. I've watched Pamela at Ginger Cat Crochet. She's done some gorgeous mice. She was doing the Mousy Makes make-along for mice. And she's, well, for a mouse, she's made 3 and they are all gorgeous. And then in amongst watching both of those 2 fabulous podcasters, I've been on Wool Warehouse. I have not placed an order. I won't do for at least a month. But you know when you're just looking around. So Jeanette has been making the Persian tiles blanket. And this is what I've discovered about myself, because I could, once upon a time, I would have gone ahead and bought it, then started it and ended up with all these whips. I made myself hold back now. So Karen is making the Persian tiles blanket, and her daughter Laura has also made it, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I thought, I wonder how much the kit is, you know, like you do. So I went on to Wool Warehouse just for a look. The kit that Karen is making, which is the, oh, what's the colourway called now? I bet I can bring it up. Oh no, I can't. Will you put your paws down now? So I've got off it now. The one that Karen's making, the kit is out of stock. But I think the one that Laura's made, the kit is in stock. So I had a look at that. That nearly went in the basket, but it didn't. I could quite easily just, I don't know. I've now got 3 pairs of socks on the go and the cowl that I'm not going to finish. So I don't need another project, so I talked myself out of it. But sometimes it's just nice to look, isn't it? You know, you can just window shop online. So I had a little window shop. And then this morning when I got up, a few people had said go for it with the Jean Greenhow toy patterns. So I had a little look and I haven't bought one. But there are so many. There's, let me see if I can, there's a place in the UK. Oh, I've got off it now. Here I am. Place in the UK that has permission to sell Jean Greenhow patterns, and it's Jill I Am. If you go onto the Jean Greenhow website, she links you to this website. Anyway, she's got so many. But again, I don't want to commit myself to anything at all. I don't know. I just don't want to commit to anything. I'm happy at the moment just pottering around. I've got hair somewhere on my face and it's really annoying. Window shopping at patterns and just pottering around with what I'm doing. So I'm going to do that. But then, was it at lunchtime when I was having my lunch? Stephen West had brought a video out about his new mystery sock along, and I was very tempted. I always loved make-alongs, always. The mystery knit-alongs, always loved them. But the past couple that I've done, nothing against the designers at all. They are both, you know, 2 of my favourite designers. It hasn't been that I didn't like the pattern. It just, the make-along, or the knit-along, sorry, wasn't as straightforward. You know, there was a bit of, oh, we're changing this. And it just threw me a little bit. So I've kind of been, I don't know if put off's the right word, but I'm just kind of off mystery knit-alongs at the moment. But I do like them. I like the mystery of it. I like that pushing you out of your comfort zone, doing things that you'd never do. I did the Amber O'Brien Supernova last year, and I would have been really intimidated by that pattern had I seen it. Because it was a mystery, I did it, and I love it so much. You know, I've done so many mystery knit-alongs that I don't want to be put off them, because I love that aspect of just pushing you out of your comfort zone and getting you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. And Stephen West had said in this video that the sock construction is slightly different. So I was thinking, ooh. Anyway, it doesn't start till, I think it's the 7th or the 10th of July, something like that. Could even be the 9th, somewhere around that time. So I've got plenty of time to think about it. I really have. I don't want, I'm having this conversation with one of my friends in the Facebook group, and I am not veering towards a make-along at the moment, but I don't want to be that way. I want to dive in feet first, like I've always done. just jump in and do it like I've always done. So I may just push myself to do one, because I do like them. I like the mystery of it. I like the excitement of getting the clue each week. I like not knowing what's coming. I like thinking, oh my word, this is so frustrating. How much longer have I got on it, this section? I love it all. I love it all. So I may force myself into the mystery sock along. I don't know. We shall see. But at the moment, I am just pottering around with no pattern in particular, not wanting to commit to anything and having a blast while I'm doing it. I'm not even committing to saying this is going to be a finished project. It's still the project that I'm going to frog. Isn't it fab? I am going to finish it now. I love it. But yeah, so I've no idea what we're having for tea tonight either. Haven't got a clue. Haven't thought that far ahead. It's been, I don't know. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. Well, not since the dog's all better now, it's fine, and you know when it's just been a crazy, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Oh dear me. Anyway, oh, and I meant to say, let me see if I can show you them Addy Crazy Trios that I was talking about last night. Love them. Love them. I think this is going to be my new way of making socks. I really honestly do. You do have to knit with them differently. So I don't know if any of you have got these needles and you've tried them. You do have to hold them slightly differently. Let me see if I can show you. So I'm making Danny the library socks. Oh, and do you think that yarn is just nice? It's very, I don't know, what's the word? Country walk. If you called that country walk, it'd be the perfect name. Anyway, so when you're knitting with these needles, you've kind of got to have the needle that you're knitting on into this position. Let me just see if I can. I don't want to knit it, but you've got to kind of hold it like that. So the needle, this is the stitches that I'm knitting into. So it bends, it makes that shape, and you put that between your hand and you hold it like that. If you don't do that, you get yourself in a tiz and it doesn't work. You've got to be in this position, and they just fly. They absolutely fly. I really, really like them. But yeah, it's just a slightly different way of holding the needles when you're using these. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. I tried to use them like DPNs when I first picked them up, and it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. And I kept thinking, how do you use it? Anyway, I ended up going onto YouTube and typing in the Crazy Trios. Crazy, I don't know. Crazy Trios. And yeah, you do hold them a little bit different. Once you've got your head around how you hold them, it makes complete sense. It's so much more comfortable, and your knitting just flies. So I am really enjoying those. So they are the library socks for Danny, which are one of his favourite patterns. He likes the texture of them. So making those, and the pattern the project I'm not gonna finish. I'm really enjoying it though. It's hard choosing the colours. After putting this bright one in, it's hard choosing the colours because I've got to keep it. I can't put pastel in, so I have to sort of keep it bright, but I think that looks so lovely. It's going to need blocking though, but isn't it nice? Anyway, that is me for today. I hope you've all had a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed going up to the nature reserve. The past 2 times I've taken you, the weather has been shocking. I'll try and take you up when it's a lovely sunny day, because it's so nice up there. When it's lovely and sunny and the grounds, it does get really boggy. When the ground's not so boggy, it's really nice. So I'll try and take you up there another time when it's a little bit sunnier. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I will let you all go, let you all get on with your evening. And I will see you tomorrow for day 12. Have a lovely evening, everybody.